You doing, MP?
I'm good, man. How about you?
I'm chilling. Check out this pregame buffet. They got some good stuff.
Nah, man. I try to eat light before the game.
They got a Mediterranean chicken wrap. It's light.
Mediterranean chicken wrap. All right, I'll check it out. But hey, any chance you want to trade jerseys after the game?
How about we play for it?
I'm all in.
Good. This should be interesting.
Let's get it.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. And for the Hornets, they've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with MP. Brandon Miller out there with Mark Williams. And it's Salon in at the 4-man position. Shams, over the last decade, the Warriors were the team. And this decade is kind of wide open. So with young teams on the horizon, the deep roster of teams and talent in the West, a lot of people are talking about Oklahoma City as the team to watch in the 2020s. What do you think?
OKC has this league at the palm of their hands and really the direction. The nucleus led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City, that is among the best. They have tons of picks. Kevin, I mean dozens of draft picks that they can trade to get even more talent. No organization is set up quite like the Thunder. They have to be aiming for championships down the line.
They've stayed the course, agreed wholeheartedly with you. They're going to be fun. Now, Dort, following the three-point attempt by MP. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Joe. They get it back.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Miller. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Williams attacking. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunity. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And you know what? We've run out of superlatives to describe this play. They've been untouchable. 31 straight wins. You hear me? 31. And sometimes it looks like they're not even breaking a sweat.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Now Dort, following the three-point attempt by MP. To the paint, here's Holmgren. Over MP, Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Some changes for Charlotte. Okogie's checked in for Brandon Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Then for the Thunder, Wilson, he's checked in for Dort. Topic comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. On defense, the Hornets, they lead by 7. Caruso finds Williams. Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. The shot's good. MP's got 17.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Here's Caruso. The Hornets pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP, that's for 2. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Back to Caruso. Here's Williams. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Charlotte up 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through. Skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
They've got Seth Curry. He's out there with MP. Mark Williams is out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Okogie in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He contributed 61 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Johns, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Free throw good, MP. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Okogie, the pass to MP. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Okogie. And here is MP. And so it's Charlotte rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Hornets.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
man. How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3 slot. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Ball dishes to MP. Offline with his 3. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Dort with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Missed inside.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Oklahoma City shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said.
You've been here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Trendon Watford comes in for Dort. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Charlotte's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now Holmgren, he's got 7. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Floats one. It's not going to go for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Hornets ahead, running away with this one. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And they're so an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Taj Gibson's checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Josh Okogie. Green, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And MP subbed in for Seth Curry. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. Cody Martin is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's MP. Then it's Green, and it's Micic in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Here's Williams. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. Williams can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Williams for three. Williams with another miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
MP, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Capitalizes off the crossover. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
The three from MP. Connects again.
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4 close 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drills it from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half. Charlotte's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. A nice shot by MP.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Fires the three. The rebound by Gibson. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The three from MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And that one drops.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
And here's MP for P. Got it again. Sensational.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963, and that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
And the basket by MP.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's the three, and Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yeah, I guess you want this jersey now, huh?
Of course. It's time to pay up, Shay.
Lucky one, man. Don't worry. Let's do it.
Hey, good luck the rest of the way, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. You too.
Stay healthy. Yeah.
MP, you're on a red-hot scoring streak. Wins, pay the bills, baby. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with me.